Anyway, back to my point. These people have convinced themselves that gays, blacks, Jews, what have you, are somehow a threat to marriage or America. It's really not the fucking case, and I don't get it. These are the same type of people who probably take Ted Haggard, for example. He said gay is wrong and gay is bad and all this, and we caught him with some dude inside of his mouth in a hotel room. There you go, meth up his nose. But these people, okay, take this chick, Carrie Prejean, I believe I'm mispronouncing her name, but hey, fuck it. She said, I believe marriage is between a man and a woman. That's just how, in my country, she started to say in my country, then she corrected herself. I mean, and where I was raised, you know, I was taught to believe that it was between a man and a woman. Now, this woman lost her crown, not for that statement, she should have. But, or actually, no, she can say what the fuck she wants, but she did lose her crown because some nude photos came out and she disclosed it, or she forgot to disclose it. She forgot to tell them, hey, I got these fucking pictures of me flashing my titties out there. And she forgot to tell anyone, or I don't think she just forgot. She was like, oh, fuck, I'll get away with it. It says in the Bible, yes, gays are bad, gays are bad. It also says the world is fucking flat, but I think we've disproven that one. I'm not totally sure if we've disproven that one, but I'm gonna take a guess that the world's not flat. I was being sarcastic there. I'm not really. Anyway, you know what the fuck I'm saying if you're smart. But anyway, it says gays are bad, but it also says don't be a slut either. So she puts her fucking pictures out there with her titties and wee hanging out spring break 2000. But then comes over here and says gays are bad. That's my point, you know, with Christians and these people that say one thing, do another, the American dream. There's one thing I've always found quite beautiful about atheism that's also at the same time fucking disturbing about Christianity, which is, in some ways, atheists, I don't do this, some atheists do, Adam Carolla does, I find it vaguely beautiful in its representation, but here's what I'm talking about. Absolutism. Alright. Richard Dawkins came up with a scale. 1 to 8. 1 being you were most religious and absolutely certain there was a God. Now, I hated that about religion. How the fuck are you gonna know? Are you gonna be absolutely, positively certain that there is no God? Alright? There's no way you can fucking do it. You don't know, I don't know, nobody knows. On the other end of the spectrum, number 8, you were absolutely positive there was no God. I'm more, and Richard Dawkins is too, we're both more of a 7.9. I like to say that I'm 99% sure there's no God, alright? If some evidence were put forth, I'd be 100% sure that there was a God. Some actual evidence, like he came down with a phone call and actually could prove it and shit like that. But I'm not going to say that there's absolutely no God, because it's just the same way as these fucking Christians saying there absolutely, positively is a God. I know there's a God. You can't change my mind. No, you don't know. You don't know shit. Alright? You wish you knew. You're latching onto it because you want to know that there is a God. You don't know, you just wish you knew. I find it a beautiful aspect of atheism, but also in a way disturbing. It's completely disturbing with Christianity, but the way it's presented in atheism is quite beautiful, but if you think about it for 2 seconds, it is kind of twisted and disturbed. I am absolutely certain there is no God. You can't be absolutely certain, even though we all pretty much know, alright? We're not absolutely 100% certain, but, you know, hey, we're fucking intelligent. We know there's no invisible man in the sky watching us. Can we make the statement that we're 100% certain? No, but at the same time, I cannot say with 100% certainty that there is no pink unicorn standing right behind me right now. I can look and see that there's not. Alright. Invisible. Thank you. I can't say with 100% certainty that there's not a fucking meteor, a spiritual meteor headed towards Earth that when it hits the Earth we'll all become depressed and need Prozac. I can't 100% prove that. I'm just going to take it on the basis that there's not, because there's no proof that there is. At the same token, I can't believe in Jesus, and nobody can convince me to believe in Jesus until they show me some evidence. And if they come at me with, oh, we have a book. A book. Oh, no, I don't mean a book. Because, you know, technically, Dean Koontz writes books. He's just a ripoff of Stephen King, but, you got, like, actual tangible evidence. No, we just have a good feeling about it. Well, you know, that's not evidence. If I tried to go into a courtroom and say, do you think this man killed somebody? Did you see it? Well, no, I never saw it or never witnessed it or have no proof to back it up. I just feel it. They're going to tell you to please get the fuck out of the building and go right next door to another building and put yourself in the fucking psych ward. And please resist so they can taser you and maybe jolt your fucking brain back to reality. There's one aspect that I never find in atheism either. There's another aspect I don't find in it that I find rampant in fucking religion. Lies. As far as I know, an atheist, I can't 100% prove it, but as far as I know, most atheists have never pulled these, well actually it is quite proven here on YouTube. I'm not sure about here in my life, and I can't make a statement saying I'm absolutely sure. When it comes to facts, I'm pretty sure most of the atheists here on YouTube have their facts right. Some of the facts that they do say I know are right because I've researched them myself. Other facts I haven't researched yet, which I'll get around to, I'm pretty sure they have their facts right. But Christians make up these weird fucking stories that are utter and complete lies. Here's one I'll give you. Charles Darwin was famously quoted as having a deathbed conversion. He converted to Christianity on his deathbed and everything. Now, this is a complete and utter falsehood. Richard Dawkins actually said that many people have had this same rumor spread about them, many atheists, that they had a deathbed conversion. He said, he was on Bill Maher's show in I think 2008, and he said, I'm going to have a tape recorder and people standing around my bed and cameras saying, no, I'm not going to convert on my deathbed. But Darwin was one of the most famous cases, and it came from this woman named Lady Hope. Claiming 30 years after he fucking died, by the way, she came to the England press when he died in America. Or no, I think he did die in England. Anyway, no, he died in England. She went to America and told them that he had a deathbed conversion. That she visited him 7 months before he died. Alright, he wasn't bedridden at this time, but she said he was bedridden, reading the Bible, and said get 30 people and put them in this room that he has in his house, like a shack on the outside of the house, that couldn't fit 30 people. They researched this, and have them sing the hymns of the Lord. Now, this never fucking happened. His son and his daughter, Charles Darwin's son and daughter, both wrote to the press when this woman came out with all her fucking accusations that, yeah, this shit never happened. His wife, who was a Christian, who was deeply disturbed by the fact that he was coming up with these evolution theories and always wanted him to convert, I think would have been jumping for joy if he had a deathbed conversion. This woman basically lied. She said she came and visited the family. It's very doubtful she ever did visit the fucking family. But she claimed he had that conversion, but she kept it hidden inside. She didn't say a thing about it when he died until after he died. But anyway, I'm going to make a part 5 to this, so peace.